All right, let me ask you something uncomfortable. When you opened Chrome this morning, how many companies do you think got notified? 5? 10? Try hundreds. Every single website you visit is building a profile on you. Your screen resolution, your fonts, your GPU model, your time zone, even the way your mouse moves, all of it creates a unique fingerprint. And guess what? Clearing your cookies does nothing to stop it. We're in 2026. The tracking industry is worth over $300 billion. Google, Meta, your ISP, data brokers, they're all fighting for a piece of your data. But here's the thing. There is a way to fight back. I've tested over 30 browsers this year. I've run fingerprint tests, tracker audits, DNS leak checks. And today, I'm going to show you 12 private browsers that make it almost impossible to track you. Let's get into it. Number 1, Palemoon. Palemoon is the rebel in this list. It's not based on Chromium or the modern Firefox. It uses its own rendering engine called Goanna, which is a fork of an older Firefox engine. Why does that matter for privacy? Because Palemoon has zero telemetry. Zero. No ads. No data gathering. No DRM. No AI integration. Nothing. It doesn't phone home to anyone. The browser is fully community supported and community governed. It ships with DuckDuckGo as the default search engine. It uses IP API for geolocation instead of Google. It offers granular control over tracking protection, cookies, history, and data privacy settings. The downside: some modern websites won't work perfectly because Palemoon doesn't use the latest Chrome or Firefox engine. You'll encounter compatibility issues on some sites. But if privacy is your number one priority and you're willing to accept some breakage, Palemoon is one of the most trustworthy browsers out there. Best for purists who want a truly independent browser with zero big tech involvement. But 2. Firefox Focus. Let's talk about mobile. Because your phone tracks you way more than your computer. Firefox Focus is a lightweight mobile browser designed for one thing: private browsing on the go. It's available for both iOS and Android, and it's probably the most underrated privacy tool on this list. Here's how it works. You open Focus, you search or browse, and when you're done, you tap the trash icon. Boom. History gone. Cookies gone. Passwords gone. Session data gone. Everything. It blocks a wide range of common trackers by default: social trackers, advertising trackers, analytics scripts, cross-site cookies. It blocks fingerprinting scripts. It forces HTTPS. Pages actually load faster because all that tracking junk is stripped out. And because it's so lightweight, about 3.6 MB on disk, it launches in under a second. Perfect for quick searches, checking something privately, or browsing sensitive content without leaving a trace on your phone. Best for quick private searches and browsing on mobile. Number 3. Tor Browser, the king, the godfather. Tor Browser. Tor stands for the onion router. Every time you visit a website, your traffic bounces through 3 encrypted relays in different countries before it reaches the destination. The website sees the exit node's IP, not yours. Your ISP sees you connecting to Tor, but not where you're going. Even Tor's own network can't match your identity with your destination. In every single fingerprint test I ran, Tor passed. Flawless. The EFF's Cover Your Tracks tool gives it full marks across the board. But let's be real, it's slow. You're routing through multiple countries. It's not for Netflix and chill. It's for journalists, whistleblowers, activists, people who would literally face danger if they were tracked. Best for absolute anonymity. Worst for everyday speed. No, for Brave. Brave is the only browser in 2026 where the EFF Cover Your Tracks test reported a randomized fingerprint. Not just blocked randomized. Every time a website tries to fingerprint you, it gets a completely different set of signals. The site literally cannot identify you across sessions. Out of the box, Brave blocks all third-party ads, all known trackers, all crypto miners, all fingerprinting scripts. It upgrades every connection to HTTPS automatically. And because it's blocking all that junk, pages load 2 to 4 times faster than Chrome. I've tested it side by side, it's not even close. In the PCMag 2026 tests, Brave scored 143 out of 156 on privacy. That's top tier. And yes, it has the crypto BAT rewards thing. You can disable it in 10 seconds in settings. After that, it's the best daily driver for privacy on the planet. Hands down. Best for everyday private browsing with speed. 105. LibreWolf. This one's for the Firefox purists who want maximum privacy without manually tweaking 200 settings in about config. LibreWolf is Firefox after a hardcore privacy makeover. It removes all Mozilla telemetry 0 data, goes back to Mozilla. It enables fingerprinting protection by default. It blocks known trackers. It disables WebGL and WebRTC to prevent IP leaks. And the beautiful part? Every time you close LibreWolf, it automatically destroys your cookies, cache, and session data. You start fresh every single time. In the 2026 privacy tests from PCMag, LibreWolf scored 139 out of 156. Chrome scored in the 60s for comparison. The only downside is it can be aggressive. Some sites break and you'll need to whitelist them. But if you want a Firefox that actually respects you, this is it. Best for Firefox lovers who want hardened privacy without extensions. 6. Mullvad Browser. This one was built in partnership with the Tor project itself. Mullvad Browser uses the Tor browser's fingerprinting defenses, but instead of routing through the Tor network, it works with your own VPN. Here's the secret sauce. Mullvad Browser makes every Mullvad user look exactly the same to websites. Your browser fingerprint matches thousands of other users. You're not John from New York on a MacBook Pro, you're just some Mullvad user. The site can't single you out. It doesn't save history, doesn't save passwords, doesn't save anything. It's designed to be a disposable browser. Use it, close it, it forgets. And because you're using your own VPN instead of Tor, the speed is actually usable. In the privacy tests, Mullvad scored 141 out of 156. That's higher than LibreWolf. If you already use a VPN, this browser is a must-try. Best for VPN users who want Tor-level anti-fingerprinting. 7. Ungoogled Chromium. This one is for the Chrome addicts. Ungoogled Chromium. Look, Chromium itself is a solid browser engine. The problem is, everything Google baked into Chrome: the host detector, URL tracker, Google Cloud messaging, safe browsing that phones home to Google, automatic sign-in, all of it. Ungoogled Chromium strips every single Google dependency out of the browser. No background requests to Google, no Google services, no telemetry, nothing. It even blocks internal requests to Google domains at the runtime level as a fail-safe. But you need to know this. It doesn't come with ad blocking or tracker blocking by default. That's not the point. The point is a browser that has zero connection to Google. You add your own extensions, uBlock, Origin, Privacy Badger, whatever you want, and you build your perfect privacy machine. It's for advanced users. But if you understand what you're doing, it's unmatched. Best for advanced users who want Chrome performance with zero Google. 8. Waterfox. Waterfox is another Firefox fork, but with a different philosophy than LibreWolf. Waterfox removes all the telemetry and data collection from Firefox while keeping the user experience smooth and familiar. It comes with Oblivious DNS built in, which hides your browsing history from your ISP. And it uses Start Page as the default search engine, which is a private search engine that doesn't track you. The EFF's Cover Your Tracks test reports strong protection against tracking on Waterfox's default settings. It supports all Firefox extensions, so you can add uBlock Origin and really lock things down. One thing to note, the PCMag tests did report a unique fingerprint on Waterfox, meaning it blocks trackers well, but doesn't randomize fingerprints like Brave does. So it's great for blocking, but not perfect for anonymity. Still, for a Firefox alternative that just works without telemetry? Solid choice. Best for who want privacy without the aggressive breaking of sites. Number 9. Epic Privacy Browser. Alright, this one is interesting. Epic Privacy Browser. Epic has a built-in encrypted proxy that hides your IP address and encrypts all your traffic. Think of it like a browser with a free VPN baked right in. One click, and your IP is masked, your data is encrypted, and your location is hidden. But that's not all. Epic blocks over 600 types of tracking technologies, from cookies to fingerprinting scripts to tracking pixels. It forces HTTPS connections everywhere possible. It runs in permanent private browsing mode. No history, no cache, no cookies survive after you close it. Epic was actually the first Chromium-based browser to include built-in fingerprinting protection and the first to include a built-in VPN proxy. It's been in the privacy game for over a decade. The catch? The built-in proxy is limited and isn't as robust as a paid VPN. But for casual privacy browsing, it's a really solid option that requires zero setup. Best for people who want a simple one-click privacy solution. 110. DuckDuckGo Browser. DuckDuckGo has been the privacy search engine for years, but their browser in 2026 is a serious contender. The DuckDuckGo browser goes beyond just search privacy. It blocks third-party trackers before they even load, including hidden trackers from Google and Facebook that lurk on other websites. It blocks cookie pop-ups automatically. It has smarter encryption, which ensures you're always on the HTTPS version of sites. And here's something really cool, Duck Player. When you watch a YouTube video in DuckDuckGo's browser, it strips out the targeted ads and prevents your viewing history from affecting your YouTube recommendations. YouTube can't build a profile on you. It also has email protection. You get unique @duck.com email aliases that forward to your real inbox after stripping out email trackers. And on Android, app tracking protection blocks trackers in all your apps, not just the browser. It's available on desktop now too. Clean and privacy first. Best for mobile-first users who want comprehensive privacy across all apps. Vivaldi. Vivaldi is interesting because it's built by the original creators of Opera, and it treats privacy as a philosophy, not just a feature. Vivaldi has a built-in tracker and ad blocker powered by DuckDuckGo's Tracker Radar. You can set it to block trackers only or block trackers and ads. It blocks crypto miners, fingerprinting scripts, and even hyperlink audit tracking, which is when websites track which links you click. Here's what makes Vivaldi different. It doesn't profile you at all. What you do in your browser stays on your device. Sync is end-to-end encrypted. No data mining. No selling your info. They're an independent European company, so they're not subject to US data laws. And the customization is insane. You can tweak literally everything. But what matters for privacy is that Vivaldi gives you granular control over exactly what gets blocked, what gets allowed, and what the browser shares. Best for power users who want total control and customization with privacy. Number 12. FlorP. And finally, number 12. FlorP. If you haven't heard of this one, pay attention. FlorP is a Firefox-based browser from Japan that's been gaining massive traction in the privacy community. It inherits all of Firefox's privacy protections: enhanced tracking protection, fingerprint blocking, anti-social tracking, and then takes it further by completely disabling Mozilla telemetry. But here's what makes FlorP truly unique. It's incredibly customizable while maintaining strong privacy. It comes with vertical tabs, a multifunctional sidebar, tree-style tabs, and support for custom CSS. You can completely reshape the browser to fit your workflow. On the privacy side, FlorP blocks malicious trackers while trying to be fair to websites that rely on ethical advertising. It uses a balanced approach, blocking harmful trackers, but not breaking the web. It also has a share mode that hides your bookmarks and sidebar when screen sharing, so you don't accidentally leak your bookmarks during a presentation. It even supports Firefox Sync and Chrome extensions, giving you the best of both ecosystems. And it's open source, fully community-driven. Best for privacy-conscious users who want maximum customization. Outro. So let me give you the TLDR. Want absolute anonymity at any cost. Tor Browser. Best everyday use. Brave or Vivaldi. Firefox fan who wants hardened privacy. LibreWolf or Florp. Already have a VPN. Mullvad Browser. Want Chrome with zero Google? Ungoogled Chromium. Mobile privacy. DuckDuckGo or Firefox. Focus. Simple one-click privacy. Epic privacy browser. Look, here's the truth. There's no magic bullet. Every browser has trade-offs. The most private browser is the one you can actually use consistently. If you pick the one that fits your workflow, you'll actually stick with it, and that's what really matters. Drop a like if this helped you pick your browser. Comment which one you're using, and subscribe. I've got more deep dives coming on how to actually lock down your digital life in 2026. Stay private out there. Peace.